Right, far away.
What'd you size up, Tony, when you faced off just now?
I think for me, man, I think he think I'm a little hungry. I look right at his lips, man. It look like he need a little bit of Aquafina. You know what I mean? I think he's the one that's probably drowning and struggling for the little couple pounds that he got to lose. I think this is my frame, man. I brought my frame to the party. You know what I mean? This is exactly who I am. You see me exactly is what you get. If you look at me as skinny, then that's what you got. It ain't hungry skinny though. It's just God made me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at him and his lips, and his lips was white. He needs some little bit of Carmex.
You called him a diva when he got out of the car. It's very, very hot out here. Did you think he'd maybe come in a shirt, or were you impressed by the suit?
I mean, that's a nice suit. That's a nice fucking suit. It was a nice fucking suit, but he got out that bitch like a diva. Like they was opening it up. Beyonce was hopping out that thing.
Tony, you said shirt off means business or bitches. Are you sure you're focused on the fight? Because Tim looks like he means business too.
I'm here, man. I'm in Australia.
I mean, there was a vision of you on Glass Island the other day saying all you're worried about is the after party and the bitches. Are you sure your mind's 100% focused on Tim?
I mean, you could test that out. You could test the theory out right now. I mean, you can go a little bit of a couple rounds.
I'll go a couple rounds if you want to go before the fight. I'm Team Tim, mate.
Yeah, that's cool. And I show you, you can go back to the locker room and say, Tim, this motherfucker really can punch.
So what are you weighing in at, 60 something kilos? He called you out for being light. Are you a bit worried going into the fight?
Yeah, boys want me to be worried about Timothy. Stop it, man.
Thoughts on Jamel Charlo, the undisputed champion currently right now? He's had 2 broken hands. Your thoughts when it broke the news yesterday that he's flying in?
I love it, man. I love it, man. Like that just made this fight a lot more spicy for the both of us. Just to see the champ, they got all the belts sitting ringside. This division is the best in boxing, man. And for Jamel to come to the fight, man, that's everything, man. Because he didn't have to come, so he came, and yeah, that's the motivation that both of us need.
Where do you see Tim as most vulnerable?
Everywhere. He's vulnerable everywhere. He's vulnerable to get hit, body and head. He's vulnerable when he's going back on his back foot, mostly. So expect the unexpected.
Tony, those experiences that you've had in Kronk Gym fighting all those guys that we talked about earlier in the week, do you reflect on those sorts of challenges that you've faced in your life when you come into these big fights, and about the way you've been tested in the past and knowing the sort of courage that you've got?
No, I think those sparring matches and those tough fights I had in the gym prepared me to be so relaxed like I am right now. I don't ever think we ever seen a fighter walk to the press conference with his shirt off. You know what I mean? That just showed the ultimate relaxation and the ultimate relaxation in me, the ultimate confidence in myself, the ultimate belief that I know that I believe exactly what's gonna go down. Like I said, I'm not catfishing nobody. I ain't here to show him that I made weight. I ain't here to talk about like, oh, I made weight. I make your weight. No, I'm here to show you. I came with my shirt off. Yeah, if you think I'm frail and you want to hit and break every bone in my body, which one? Pick it. You know, I want you to see it, visualize it, champ. Because that's where it started in your head. Because, yeah, it starts there and it ends there.
Tony, do you think Tim has the power to break bones?
Who bones he broke already?
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, so my question to you is, whose bones has he broke already? In 21 fights, how many bones has he broke? Come on, man.
Dennis Hogan.
Who?
Dennis Hogan.
Who?
Dennis Hogan.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but you see what I'm saying? Like, the props of the fights that he got, man, or the props of the other guys that he's breaking, and the guys that we parading him on in Australia, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Tony, if you're victorious on Sunday...
I don't like that.
Yeah, but...
Start it over.
When you're victorious on Sunday, how quick do you want that fight with Jamel, straight up? Is that the focus here?
I mean, like I said, for me to wake Tim up in this fight, every time I step in the ring with somebody, I want their best. I want when I talk, I want when I walk, I want when I speak, for them to motivate, like, this guy means business. When I talk, I mean business. So I want Tim's best. So I think when I started talking from the beginning in the pressers, he understood that this guy's a live dog. This guy means business. So I have to put my best foot forward. I have to go run. I have to go spar. I have to go strengthen. I have to do everything right. So it's the same way with Jamel. I want him to heal up. However long he needs to to heal up and be the best Jamil that he could be fight night, that's the one I want. I want everybody's best.
You're confident if that fight went to a trilogy. What do you take from the second fight that you apply different
One fight
to the
at
third fight?
one fight at a time. It's me and Tim Sunday night, and that's one fight at a time.
Hey Tone, you know that fighting overseas, a lot of the time you need to knock a guy out to get a decision. Do you feel like you need to take it out of the judge's hands?
A lot of times, you know what, it actually played in my mind a couple times, but the great thing about this fight is that it's televised. It's not one of those fights where it goes under the radar, where they say Tony Harrison lost and nobody got the opportunity to see it for themselves or judge it with their own two eyes. The fact that this fight is promoted by No Limit, and No Limit is doing a great job with the promotion and TV, and it's promoted in the United States on Showtime. Everybody around the world gets to see this fight. So I'm not even worried about the judges. I'm not worried about if they rob me or take it from me. I'm not worried about if the refs cheats me, because the world gets to see it for themselves. Like, all people need is two eyes to understand exactly what's going on here. So, well, no matter the outcome, if they cheat me or not, the world gets to see it, man. I'm going in there to do Tony's job, and Tony's job is to kick ass.
I've been waiting for you to sort of flick the switch and become a little more serious. Where's your head at right now?
Killer mode, man. Killer mode. I feel good. I feel good. I feel like I'm in the zone. The last time I wore a suit was to the Jeff Horn, and the only reason I did it was because I was in that mental state, you know. And this time, I feel it. You know, I feel it. Before I wasn't as pumped or interested or floating around, but this is the one, man. This is where I just went. This is where I went all in. You know, 4 months ago, I just foot on the pedal. I gave my whole everything to it. So this is what the suit represents for myself.
There's been a lot of sledging from Tony throughout the entire lead up to the fight. You've maintained a steady equilibrium throughout all of it. How much is that steely reserve, and how much of it is it just enjoying the ride?
Enjoying the ride, you just said it. You know, just enjoying the ride. It's part of the game. We're dealt with so many different personalities in boxing. Some are boring, some are flamboyant, some are fun, some are comedians, some are from America, some are from Australia. There's everyone, and you just got to know how to deal with it, you know. And I think I've embraced it. I've let him go on, let him run his mouth a little bit, let him say, but at the same time he's quite respectful, you know. So he says a lot of things, and some make sense, some don't.
With all the smack talk, do you think he's projecting his own insecurities going into the fight with you?
For sure, a little bit.
Tim, these guys, like, you know, I know that Jamel purposely doesn't pronounce your name correctly, and they love making fun of the last name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're a very competitive guy. You must be very keen to make this moment the moment that everybody goes, okay, it's Tim Tszyu.
They all know. They all know, man. That's the thing. And if I took that to heart and let it bother me, then I'm the one that's I'm the one with the problems. But I don't. I keep it. Whatever. It is what it is.
You're 24 hours out from, or a little bit less now than making weight. You look like you're doing it very comfortably.
Yeah, it's going to be the next few hours. The next day will be again a little bit of not a challenge, but it will be. It's never easy, I guess. But I feel different in this one, you know, from my last one and the fights before. Chaos. That's how I would say it. Chaos. But this one, yeah, it's different.
He's talked about how he saw your dry lips. He says you're going to struggle to make weight, and that's going to show in the ring. Response?
I could see the same thing in him, you know, and seeing the, you know, I'm a big boy, so for me to come down in that weight, of course, I'm not saying it's easy. Of course, it's hard, but I'll be more than ready come fight night. Let's just say that.
You think Charlo's in for a shock tomorrow when he sees what his next challenge is going to be?
I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to move up after this. Charlo vacates and moves up. Headlines on Monday.
Tim, your last couple of fights against Shady and Shady have gone the distance. Knowing the prize for this one is Charlo, are you hoping for a knockout to show you've got that power?
For sure, man. For sure. If I can, of course, it's easier said than done. But if it does present itself, then yeah, I would.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.